Hello everyone. I don't know if you can hear me. Good evening everyone. Good evening everyone. Please, if you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section, okay? If you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section. If you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section, okay? Okay. All right. Abdullahi said he can hear me. Okay. All right. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome everyone. Please, I would want you. All right. Thank you very much. Happiness. Please, I would want you to go to the group and let people know that we are here. Okay. Let people know that we are here. Okay. Okay. And if you can hear me, help me like the video, and also let people know that we have started. Our Nigerians, our people and African time. Okay. All right. So just 1 minute. Please let me go to the group and let people know that we have started. Okay. Let people know that we have started. Just 1 minute. Okay. And I will start. Okay. And I believe you can see my screen too. I believe you can see my screen. Please go to the group and let people know that we have started, that we are here. Go to the group and let people know that we are here. Go to the group and let people know that we are here. Okay? And 10 minutes past 8 at most, I would begin this class. I hate doing this. I just hate doing this, waiting for people coming late. I just hate doing this. But I will just have to give some people some time to join. Okay? Thank you much everybody who has joined. Thank you much everybody who has joined. Thank you everybody who has joined. Oh my God. People are complaining of the sacrifice they have to make. Meanwhile, the person that is giving you the course for free of charge is not even complaining. Life can be very funny. Okay. we just have to laugh about that anyways. Eh. Okay, 3 more minutes to go. 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 Now, if you're here, all right, what do you think is Flutter? Who can let me know what Flutter is? Who can tell me what Flutter is? Please, in the comment section, tell me what Flutter is, okay? In the comment section, tell me what Flutter is. While we are waiting for latecomers, please, can someone tell me what Flutter is? I like my class being interactive, so I will need these responses as quick as possible so that I can move on. That's my way of knowing that you guys are really following me, okay, please. Okay, I will need your response. If you know what Flutter is, can you let us know? But if you don't know, maybe if I get 3 responses from 2 people. Okay, Flutter is a framework for developing mobile applications. Okay, Ahmed said Flutter is a framework for developing mobile applications. Amazing. Who else knows? Who else? Okay, so let's take a look at what Flutter is. All right, I believe you can see my screen. Okay, now Flutter, in the simplest terms, is a software development toolkit, just like Ahmed said, from Google for building cross-platform applications. Ahmed, it is not just mobile applications. With Flutter, you can develop cross-platform applications. What they mean by cross-platform application is that any application you create can run for Windows, for Mac OS, it can run for Linux operating system, it can run on the web, it can run on Android, it can run on iOS, okay? That is it. So, Flutter is one of the software development toolkit. We also have MAUI from Microsoft. That one, you use C# to code that one, okay? Now, Flutter and MAUI from Microsoft is really making wave. And the thing is this, before you dive into any technology, look at the company who developed that technology. We know that Google is one of the heavyweights. If you mention 3 heavyweights in technology, Google is one of them. So anything that's coming from Google is something that is going to last. It's not just going to be tomorrow you don't see it again. So that is why, for me, I was so interested in Flutter. I was so interested in Flutter because with one code, I have written an application where that application runs on the web, it runs on desktop, it runs on Android. Okay, so with just one code base, you can do this thing. So there's something they call developers productivity. Okay, it helps. Imagine that somebody wants to give you a job, and they say that the application will run on the web, it will run on iOS, it will run on Android. You can collect money for these different platforms, and you can just use one code base to write your program, and it will be amazing. Okay. So Flutter uses that as its programming language. You know, for some people who are new into computer programming, we speak English, but the computer does not understand English language. Some people speak Chinese, some people speak German. Computer does not understand that. Computer has its own language. So if you want to communicate with the computer, if you want the computer to do something for you, you have to talk to the computer in their own language. Imagine that I come to your village and I want to communicate with somebody in your village who doesn't understand English. I will have to speak your language for me to communicate. If not, I cannot communicate. Okay? So computer have their programming languages, and we'll touch that in this class. We'll talk more about that later. So Flutter uses that. That is a programming language, okay? And that is what we'll be learning. That's the first session of this course. We'll be learning that programming language. The first session of this will be learning that programming language. After we have mastered that programming language, we'll now go to Flutter itself, okay? Now, before I continue, who understands what I have just explained now? Okay? Tell me one thing that you have understood from what I have just explained, okay? Let me be sure that you guys are with me. In the comment section, tell me one thing that you have just you understood from what I have just explained now. I am waiting. I am waiting. Tell me one thing you understand from what I just explained now. Tell me one thing you think you understand. Flutter is cross-section framework, okay. Flutter uses that programming language, okay. Computer has its own language, Miracle Amadi. Okay, that is used as programming language for Flutter. It was developed by Google, amazing. Flutter is a framework for cross-platform applications, amazing. I think it's a software for design of mobile application and website. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, but I need to also point out something. Okay, Flutter is the strength of Flutter comes to mobile applications. Yes, the web is developing. The web aspect of it is really developing. But when it comes to Android and iOS, okay, Flutter is so strong. Flutter is so strong. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. We have up to 11 viewers here, and we just have 5 likes. Why? Okay, please, if you have not liked this video, go to the like this video unless you don't like it. And if you don't like the video, that means there's no need you being here, okay? So if you're here, that means you're liking the video. Please go and like this video, okay? All right, so let's talk about what is software, okay? What is software? Let's talk about what is software. All right? What is software? Software is a collection of programs and data that tell a computer how to perform specific tasks. Okay, when we say software, I'm a software developer. Okay, I have a software. Oh, I want to buy a software. Oh, I want to download the software. You're actually downloading collection of programs. It can be just one program, okay, and data that tells the computer how to perform something. Just like your Microsoft Word tells the computer on how they can take in the things that you're typing. Your WhatsApp is a program that tells the computer on how to create your chat with your friends and your family members. So these are different programs and their data that it tells the computer to perform a specific task. So as a software developer, our job is to write tasks, to write instructions, to write this program. And we will be the one to tell the computer what we want the computer to do for us. So now, an application program, I'm bringing this thing up because sometimes they seem so confusing. Because software application program, they're all the same thing. So from this definition, you're going to see that they are all the same thing. An application program, okay, software application or app for short, is a computer program designed to carry out a specific task other than one relating to the operation of the computer itself, typically to be used by end users. Okay, so when you're writing your software to be used by end users. So when you're writing your software, you're going to write that software in a way that your end users will use it to tell the computer what they want computer to do for them. The computer can be your mobile phone, the computer can be your laptop, can be your desktop. Okay, the computer can be anything at all that has computer in it. Okay, so a computer program is a sequence or set of instructions in a programming language for a computer to execute. Basically, when you're writing a software, when you're writing an application or you're writing a program, you're actually telling the computer what you want the computer to do. You're in charge. You're the one who tells the computer, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. So you're the one who tells the computer what you want the computer to do. Okay? I believe you guys are with me. Okay? I believe you're with me. So you're the one who tells the computer what you want the computer to do. Okay? All right. So let's take a look at this. Who is a software developer? Because the reason why we are here is that all of us want to be software developers. That's why we are here. All right, we are learning. I am still learning. You're learning. Everybody's learning to become a better software developer. For some people who are here for the first time, maybe this is their first class, we are all aspiring to be software developers. So Who is a software developer? A developer, also known as a programmer or a coder or a software engineer, is just an IT professional who uses programming languages to create computer software. So what it means is this: as a programmer, as a software developer, as a coder, as a software engineer, your job is to tell the computer what to do, but you have to speak the computer language. And that is what we are here to learn. We're here to learn how to speak the computer language. The more languages you can speak, the more job opportunities for you, the more applications and programs you can create. Okay? So we are here to learn how to speak the language of the computer. We are not here to learn English. We're not here to learn any other language. We are here to learn the language of the computer. Okay? Now, the thing is this: how computer understands your program. Okay? Now, the thing is that when you actually write when you write your program, okay? But before I continue, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. Okay? So tell me, as a developer, what is your job? What is your primary job as a developer? Tell me, as a developer, what is your primary job? As a developer, tell me, what is your primary job? I am waiting. What is your primary job as a developer? I'm sure you guys are still with me. I'm sure I've not lost you guys. Somebody should let me know, as a developer, what's your primary job? To write codes which a computer uses to execute a specific task. Amazing. Using programming language to create amazing. So we are on the same page. Thank you very much. And with some people who are here have not even liked this video and they are still here. Now, wow. Okay. Amazing, guys. I love this. And this is just what I need to be motivated to give you what I have to give you. Okay? I do not mind if I'm giving it for free of charge. I don't care. All right? Motivate me, show me that you really want this thing, and I'm willing to give you what I feel I know. Okay? So now this is amazing. So let's continue. All right? We'll soon write our first code, but let's continue. Now, how does computer understand your code? Now, let's talk about types of computer languages. Okay? Let's talk about types of computer languages. The first one is called the machine language. Okay? Now, the computer has its own language. And that language is called the machine language. It is in zeros and ones. For some people who don't understand what I mean, it's okay. It is not really necessary. Okay? It's not really necessary. Now, the computer language is in zeros and ones. That is, if you want to talk to the computer directly, you will have to use, when they say code, this person is talking in code. This person is talking in code. Now, when you talk with the computer, you write in zeros and ones, and it's not human readable. Okay, but the computer understands the zeros and ones. But the thing is that when the first computer that was programmed, they were programmed in zeros and ones. Imagine a human being writing zeros and ones, and those zeros and ones have meanings. Okay, those zeros and ones mean something to the computer. When the computer sees those zeros and ones, they understand something. Just imagine how hard it would be. It will be so hard. Even we are even writing our programs now in English language. Yet it is still very hard to learn and write. But some people wrote their first program in zeros and ones. So this is the computer language is in zeros and ones. You cannot read it. You cannot understand it unless you are trained as a computer programmer who programs in machine language. So it is very difficult. So the thing is this: as time goes on, people started developing better languages that is more readable to the human. Okay, so they now came up with assembly language. All right, so some people can now write something in assembly language, and there will be something called an assembler that will convert it or translate it into machine language, because computers don't understand assembly language. They understand machine language. So we human beings were able to write the code in assembly language, but we need another software to translate the assembly language we have written into machine language. So we needed, if you write your program in assembly language, you will need an assembler that would translate it to machine language. So it was still difficult. If you did computer science, I believe you did assembly language as a course. It was still difficult, very, very difficult, but it was easier than the machine language. So over time, they now came up with higher level language. In higher level language, that's the one we write now. That's the one our generation is writing. Okay, it is more like English language. All right, it looks as if you're writing English language. Okay, so the thing is this: for us to write English in higher level language, all right, we will need a translator that will translate it into assembly language, and an assembler will not translate it into machine language. Okay, so we will write in higher level language, and a compiler will compile it into assembly language, and assembly language compile it into machine language. I know some people here might know this thing I'm explaining, and they might be like, that is not how it is. Now, I am just giving you the overview of it. I don't want us to go deep, okay? How programs are translated from higher level language to machine code. I know there are more processes, there are more steps in between, but I just want us to have an overview. Let us not think too deep, all right? Because it's not really necessary. But if you understand how these things work, it will really help, because very soon we'll be talking about compile time, run time. There are some times that we'll be using, so you need to understand these things, okay? Okay, so now, before we go into language translation, okay, I would want to know if I am still on the same page with you guys, okay? So tell me, what I have a question for you guys. Okay, I have a question. So tell me, if I want to talk to the computer, what language does the computer understand? I want in the comment section, what language does the computer, what's the language of the computer? What is it called? What language does the computer understand? I'm waiting. Okay, machine language, that's correct. Okay, so what was the second language that was created above machine language? What was the second language that was created above machine language? All right, wonderful. Ode Divine, wonderful. So if I write my program in assembly language, what do I need to translate it to machine language? What is it called? Okay, if I write my program in assembly language and I want to translate it to machine language, what do I need? What do I need? If I write in assembly language and I want to translate it to machine language so that the computer can understand it, what do I need? No, not compiler. If I not don't say translator, just don't say translator. Okay, tell me what it's called. I will need assembler. Okay, thank you very much, Khalid said I will need assembler. Okay, happiness assembler. Some Josh assembler. That's amazing. Okay, so if I write in higher level language, what do I need to translate it to assembly language and machine language? What would I need? I would need a translator. I said compiler. Somehow that's not correct. Okay, because there are two types of translators. We have interpreters and we have compilers. Okay, so that's the next thing I'm going to talk about. I'm so sorry, it's not just compiler. Yes, compiler is correct, but compiler is not correct 100%, because a translator is the best. When you write in higher level language, you can convert it to assembly language using a translator, and that's what we are going to be talking next. Okay, so I am not correct by saying just compiler. I am not 100% correct, because I can also use an interpreter. All right. Although the language we are going to be writing is a compiled language. Okay. So thank you very much for following me. All right. So let's talk about language translation, because when you write in higher level language, what we'll be writing in higher level language. So when you write in higher level language, you need to translate it. So let's talk about two types of translation. The first one is compilation, okay, and the second one is interpretation. Now, I want you guys to understand something here, okay, and maybe if you don't understand what I'm trying to explain, please go to this channel, software development. Watch the first video in that software development playlist. You would understand this compilation and interpretation. Okay, I see that we need. Please just go and watch that video, please. If you don't understand compilation and interpretation, please just go and watch the first video in software development playlist, so that we can save time and do other things. I think I explained it very well in that video. Okay, so now let us talk of how you can write your first computer program. Who is ready? Who has not written a computer program here before? If you have not written a computer program here before, can I get that on the comment section? Please let me know. Tell me if you have not written a computer program before. Just type yes. If you have not written a computer program here before, please type yes. If you have not written a computer program before, please type yes in the comment section. Because we are about to write our first computer program. Okay. Khalid say Khalid haven't written. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Who else? Okay. Who else have not written? We only have 8 likes here. Meanwhile, we have 15 people here. If you have not liked this video, please go and like this video. Like this video. If you have not liked this video, please go and like this video. Okay.